Okay, another episode of The Walking Dead down. Ironically, there are 3 more to go before this season is complete. The bulk of this one actually dealt with Rick and Shane taking off and dropping out their, I guess, like for a better term, hostage. So of course they take them out to the middle of nowhere to drop them off. Of course, before then, Rick lays an absolute verbal smackdown on Shane. They finally get to have their verbal confrontation, everything that's been going on, and it's really good. It's really solid. And then, of course, when they go to get rid of their hostage, he talks about how he went to school with Maggie. So he probably actually knows where this place is located, where the farm's located. Shane pulls out a gun, no hesitation, is going to kill him. Rick stops him. And then they finally get to the actual physical confrontation that people have kind of been waiting almost the whole season to see. And they beat each other. And they beat each other, fairly viciously. Of course, one errant move unleashes an awful lot of walkers. So now, they're more or less forced to, by themselves, put themselves against a decent amount of walkers. At the same time, their hostage, who's trying to free himself, is also trying to fend off a walker, while his legs and his hands are tied. So if you didn't think you saw enough zombies, you see a lot of zombies. Shot, stabbed, hit by a car. You name it, it happens. Shane gets himself essentially barricaded inside a bus. He has no gun. His knife is currently stuck in the head of a zombie. They realized earlier that it's not a bite, it's a scratch. Any sort of mark from a zombie, you know what? You're becoming a zombie. And of course, who comes to his aid? But Rick and the hostage show up and they help save Shane. While that's going on, Beth, who's kind of been, I'll just say, severely depressed, ends up contemplating committing suicide. Maggie and Laurie are like, no, you're not going to do this. They do a rotation. Someone goes, hey, you know what? If you want to do it, do it. Go ahead. Then when they come back, they bust down the bathroom door. Beth has cut herself. Not deep enough to die, but deep enough to essentially be, leaking blood all over the place. And then Rick and Shane essentially are like, we're going to need to kill him, but we got to think about it. So essentially this episode, they drove him out, stopped, went, man, we probably can't do this, then drove him back. So 3 episodes to go, then figure out what to deal with this guy, knowing that he knows where the farm is located, he's got friends, as well as an absolute just line in the sand drawn between Rick and Shane. And who will side with Rick, and who will side with Shane. And this one had enough zombies you could shake a stick at. And they did, of course, throw in one Easter egg from, if you read the book, where he actually stabs one through a chain link fence. All in all, it's definitely going towards the head, and with 3 episodes left, they've probably got an awful lot of ground to cover.